Good morning, class 11th. After studying three sources of business finance, that is, retained earnings, trade credit, and yes, factoring, we are coming on to the next one, lease financing. What is lease financing? It is a contractual agreement whereby one party, the owner of the asset, grants the other party the right to use the asset in return of a periodic payment. What is the meaning of this particular line? That means you are not the owner of the asset, you are taking asset on lease, just like you have taken asset on rent. And the person who gives the asset on lease, that is known as lessor, and the person who takes the asset on lease is known as lessee, and lessee will pay the amount lease rental to the lessor for the use of that asset. So the owner of an asset grants the other party the right to use the asset in return for a periodic payment. In other words, it is a renting of an asset for some specified period. Okay, and that amount is known as lease rental. The terms and conditions regulating the lease arrangements are given in the lease contract, and at the end of the lease period, that means if you have taken asset on lease for 3 years, for 4 years, so at the end of that lease period, the asset goes back to the lessor. Okay, lessee lease finance provides an important means of modernization and diversification to the firm. How it provides? For example, if you want to purchase any new asset, because of obsolescence of the old asset. Obsolescence means when due to the introduction of new technology, the old asset become obsolete. तब obsolete word use करते हैं बेटा. और किसमें obsolescence जल्दी होता है? Computers, electronic equipments, they used to become obsolete. Okay. For example, you purchase computer, uh, you purchase a laptop, and next year that लैपटॉप कम्स विथ न्यू कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, तो वो ओल्ड कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वाला लैपटॉप ऑब्सोलीट हो जाएगा. तो such type of financing is more prevalent in the acquisition of such assets as computer and electronic equipment which become obsolete quicker because of fast changing technological development. While making the leasing decisions, the cost of leasing an asset must be compared with the owning the same. That means we should compare that whether we should purchase the asset or whether we should take the asset on lease. Then only we should take the decision of lease financing. What are the benefits? It enables the lessee to acquire the asset with a lower investment. हमें बहुत ज़्यादा investment नहीं करना पड़ता किसी भी asset को acquire करने के लिए. If we are taking on lease, we need to pay the lease rental for the time period for which we are using that asset. For example, if we talk about these marriage garden, Mangal Parinay, Sagar, Atiti Gardens, and etc. These gardens are acquired by someone else but taken on lease by someone else. Okay, the person who is taken on lease, they used to take contract from parties for planning marriages over there and not. Okay, so they used to pay lease rental to the owner of the asset. Simple documentation, no strict legal documentation is there, so it makes easier to finance the asset. Next merit is lease rental paid by the lessee are deductible for computing taxable profits. You are paying rent, that rent is an expense, your expense reduces the profit, so you need to pay less income tax. And it provide finance without diluting the ownership. आपके बिजनेस में कोई ओनरशिप चेंज नहीं होगी, कंट्रोल डाइल्यूट नहीं होगा. कंट्रोल डाइल्यूट नहीं होगा मींस कंट्रोल आपके पास ही रहेगा, लेसर कंट्रोल नहीं लेगा, वो सिर्फ आपको एसेट दे रहा है, आप उसको रेंट दे रहे हो. बिजनेस का कंट्रोल आपके पास रहेगा. लीज अग्रीमेंट डज नॉट अफेक्ट द डेट रेजिंग कैपेसिटी. देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट टू गिव एनी एसेट ऑन सिक्योरिटी. तो आपके एसेट्स जो है वो आपके हैं, यू कैन रेज लोन with the help of those assets. Risk of obsolescence is borne by the lessor. So this allow greater flexibility to the lessee to replace the asset. When there are merits, you know that limitations are also there. What are the limitations? Lessee cannot make any changes, cannot make any alteration or modification. So lease arrangement may impose certain restriction on the use of the asset. It may not allow the lessee to make any alteration or modification. Normal business operation may be affected in case the lease is not renewed. Suppose lessor denies you to renew the lease agreement, so your business will be affected adversely. And if you are paying lease rental, you have taken lease for 5 years, that asset is useful only for 2 years, you want to terminate this particular lease agreement, then also you need to pay more rent because you have taken it for 5 years. So it may result in higher payout obligation in case the equipment is not found useful and lessee opt for premature termination of the lease agreement. Lessee never become the owner of the asset, it deprives him of the residual value of the asset. Next is public deposit. What is public deposit? When we take loan from public directly. That means company, organization, business is taking loan not from bank but from public deposit. What is the usual method? Public used to invest in bank used to give 7% rate of interest to the public, and bank used to give loan to the business, to the companies, and bank used to charge 12% rate of interest from the company. Okay, if company directly take loan from public, directly take deposits from the public and offer 10% rate of interest, so it gives benefit to both public and company. Public will get more, company will get loan at lesser rate of interest. So the deposits that are raised by the organization directly from the public are known as public deposit. Rate of interest offered on public deposits are usually higher than that offered on bank deposit. Any person who is interested in depositing money in an organization can do so by filling up a prescribed form. इन रिटर्न ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इशू अ डिपॉजिट रिसिप्ट, यानी कि उनके पास एक प्रूफ होना चाहिए कि यस आई हैव गिवन लोन टू रिलायंस फॉर ₹5 lakh as acknowledgement of the debt. Public deposit can take care of both medium term and short term requirements. Deposits are beneficial to both depositor as well as to the organization. Why? Because अभी मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया, depositor get higher rate of interest than that offered by the banks, and cost of deposit to the company is less than the cost of borrowing from bank. Companies generally invite public deposit for a period up to 3 years, and the acceptance is regulated by RBI. जिसको RBI से permission नहीं होगी वो public deposit raise नहीं कर सकता. What are the merits? Procedure is simple and does not require any restrictive conditions. As in case of loan agreement, various legal formalities are there. Cost is generally lower than the cost of borrowing from bank. Public deposit do not usually create any charge on the asset. Now this is a merit from bank, from a company, from business, but it is a demerit from investor point of view क्योंकि investor के पास कोई security नहीं है. So this point is a merit for business who is taking loan from public, but it is a disadvantage for the public, that is the investor. And the next merit is depositor do not have any voting right, so control is not diluted. What is the meaning of this particular point, class? For example, if you have taken you are 5 shareholders in a company and you want extra funds for diversification, for expansion of the business, and if you take loan from bank, from public deposit, control will be in the hands of 5 shareholders, control will not get diluted. But if you raise more number of equity shares, that means if you issue more shares and now there will be 10 shareholders, so your control will be divided. In case of public deposit, there is no dilution of control. That is a merit. Now, what are the limitations? New companies generally find it difficult to raise funds from public deposit because new companies do not have generally any reputation in the market, और क्योंकि security नहीं होती है, so there is a doubt in the mind of investor that whether this company will pay interest on time or not, whether the principal amount is safe or not. Because whenever any investor invest, तो बेटा उसको दो चीजों में इंटरेस्ट होता है. एक तो उसका मनी सेफ रहे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई एम इन्वेस्टिंग ₹5 लाख, तो मेरा 5 लाख सेफ रहे और मुझे 5 लाख पे इंटरेस्ट भी मिलता रहे. दैट इज द प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट एंड इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट, दोनों सेफ रहने चाहिए, राइट? तो सेफ्टी एंड रिटर्न, ये दोनों ही जब डाउटफुल होंगे तो हम उस कंपनी को लोन नहीं देंगे. It is an unreliable source. because it might happen that public may not respond when the company is in great need of finance. Collection of public deposit may prove difficult, particularly when the size of deposit required is large. So today we have done lease financing and public deposit. Please revise it. Thank you so much, class. Bye bye.